All right, so let's talk Hansel and Gretel.
Oh,
Everyone thinks they know this story, right? Like,
that's
we've got this brother and sister, they're abandoned in the woods.
lost, leave a trail of breadcrumbs.
Yeah, exactly. And then, of course, there's the gingerbread house, Wicked Witch, the whole bit.
Right, classic fairy tale stuff.
Totally. But get this, the version we're diving into today, it's like someone took that classic story and threw it out the window.
Really?
For real.
Yeah.
No witch, no gingerbread house, nothing like that. Instead,
So what happens?
Hansel and Gretel, they decide to open up shop in the woods.
Wow, in the woods. That's interesting. That's not how the original goes.
Not even close. It's wild. But think about it. This is the fairy tale forest, right?
Yeah.
A place that usually screams danger, the unknown, all that.
Yeah, like the woods are scary in pretty much every fairy tale I've ever heard.
Yeah. Exactly. But in this version, it becomes the setting for, of all things, entrepreneurial ambition.
Okay, so like instead of being afraid of the woods, they see an opportunity there.
Precisely. There's this abandoned candy shop just sitting there, and bam! Hansel and Gretel are like, let's do this thing. And it really makes you wonder, what if the real risk isn't some mythical witch, but the risk of never going after what you really want?
Oh, I like that. That's a really cool way to look at it.
Right. It's like this whole shifting perspective.
Yeah, because now they're taking control. It's not about being rescued or outsmarting some evil creature.
They're creating something of their own.
Exactly. And that totally changes the whole feel of the story.
100%. And the coolest part, they're doing it all from a place of genuine love. Remember how much they loved sweets?
Oh, yeah, that was like their thing.
Right. It's like those treats were tied to some of their happiest memories of home, and now they get to share that joy with others.
That's really sweet, literally.
I know, right? And speaking of sweet, there's this detail about how the aroma of their baked goods is what actually draws customers in.
Interesting.
I know, right? And it's actually super clever when you think about it, like the psychology behind it.
Because, like, who can resist the smell of fresh baking?
Exactly. The smell of something delicious, especially baked goods, just hits you on a different level. Comfort, happiness, maybe even a longing for home.
Oh, totally. It brings back memories.
Right, so you've got all these people wandering through the woods, probably a little lost and scared, and then bam! They get hit with this incredible scent.
It's like a beacon drawing them in.
Yes. It's like their passion is literally wafting through the air, and it makes you see those sweets in a whole new light. In the original tale, they were a trap, a lure into danger.
Right, right. It's like the opposite here.
Totally. Here, those same sweets represent connection, joy, and this whole different kind of happily ever after.
Okay, I love
Yep.
that. It's like a total flip on the classic fairy tale ending. They find their happy ending not by escaping or defeating something, but by building something new.
I mean, sharing it with the world, it really makes you think, what would your own fairy tale shop be? Like, if you could bottle up your passion, your talents, and share it with others, what would that look like? What kind of experience would you create?
See, that's a great question. It makes you look inward a bit, right?
Hmm.
What do I love enough to build a whole shop around?
And what kind of magic would that shop bring to the world? It's something to think about. Maybe our own happily ever after is just a recipe away.
Maybe it is.